Today I want to discover Gdansk with you, a port city on the Baltic coast in the north of Poland. Well, and Gdansk has a special meaning, not only for Poland, but for the whole of Europe. Do you want to know more?
You can't tell by looking at scenic Gdansk that it's a city in Europe marked by fate. But we'll get to that in just a minute. With its historic center, Gdansk is one of the most popular city destinations in Poland. Pre-pandemic, 1.5 million tourists vacationed here annually, mostly Germans and Scandinavians. But Poland borders Ukraine, and with the war right next door, people are staying away. There are 60% fewer foreign tourists. The old port on the Motława River. Without it, the Gdansk of today would not exist. It's lined with cafes and restaurants. In the Middle Ages, it made Gdansk the richest city in Europe. I feel like going for a ride on the pirate ship. It casts off several times a day.
This boat trip is perfect for a little break.
The city is seamlessly connected to the port, which has developed around Gdansk over the centuries. It's the biggest port in Poland, with one of the largest repair yards in the world. For the people of Gdansk, these cranes are a symbol of home. Most of them belong to the old shipyard, which is the soul of the city. Well, and not only that, this is a place that fundamentally changed Europe.
The famous Gdansk shipyard. Over 40 years ago, there was a strike here by shipyard workers, and with that began the decline of socialism in Poland and the end of communism in Europe.
The struggle for workers' rights gained momentum here. Millions of Poles organized themselves in the Solidarność movement, fighting for freedom and democracy under an authoritarian regime. The European Solidarity Center at the former shipyard tells this story.
Right above the entrance, the Ukrainian flag. Wie ging das denn alles los damals? Also wie hat das mit diesem Streik begonnen?
Der wichtige Impuls für diese Revolution war die Entlassung von einer Frau, die lange Zeit in der Werft gearbeitet hat, 2 Monate vor der Pensionierung ihren Job verloren hat, Anna Walentinowicz. Menschen haben sich entschieden, einen Streik zu organisieren, indem sie einfach diese Situation besprechen und diese Frau unterstützen. Daraus ist diese große, explosive Revolution entstanden.
Das heißt, hier drin hat sie damals gearbeitet? Das ist original?
Ja, sie hat hier gearbeitet.
Anna Walentinowicz was a crane operator and later a founding member of the Solidarność or Solidarity Trade Union.
Wie kam es dazu? Also wieso schließen sich Millionen Menschen an einen lokalen Streik an?
Ja, es ging um Freiheit und es geht um die politische Gestalt der Welt. Sie wollten um die Gerechtigkeit kämpfen. Sie wollten freie Gewerkschaften haben, das Recht zum Streiken, aber auch Freiheit des Wortes, Freiheit der Presse. Und sie haben das alles auf der Liste von 21 Forderungen geschrieben. Es ist Weltkulturerbe, eine der wichtigsten Dokumente der Menschheit.
Solidarność. This worker activism turned into an anti-communist opposition movement. It spread across the whole country. The authoritarian regime increased the pressure.
Es kam zur Einführung des Kriegsrechts in Polen, 16 Monate nach der Geburt von Solidarność. Nichtsdestotrotz blieben Menschen in einer oppositionellen Bewegung im Untergrund und haben auf eine illegale Weise weiter funktioniert. Und im Jahr 1989 kam es zu Gesprächen am runden Tisch. Symbolisch ein wichtiges Moment für die große friedliche Verwandlungen damaligen politischen Spannungen in Ost- und Mitteleuropa.
They reached their goals with the principle of non-violence. Lech Wałęsa, a trained electrician and trade union leader, led Poland to independence. In 1990, he became president and remained so for 5 years. These activists created change in a hopeless situation. This is what the Solidarność movement still stands for today.
Glauben Sie, dass so eine Bewegung, dass das nochmal möglich ist? Was ist Ihre Meinung dazu? Also, dass lokal etwas losgeht und sich Millionen dem anschließen. Kann sowas nochmal passieren?
Und wir leben in einer digitalen Welt, was bedeutet, dass wir nicht besonders geübt sind, miteinander umzugehen. Wir leben in einer extrem individualisierten Gesellschaft und die Bereitschaft für eine Kooperation, gegenseitiges Vertrauen ist eigentlich weg. Das, was vor uns steht heute, die größte Herausforderung für heutige Welt, glaube ich, ist einfach diese neue Formen der Solidarität, des Zusammenseins und des gegenseitigen Vertrauens herauszuarbeiten.
Vielleicht wäre das ein guter Wunsch hier für die Wünschewand.
Auf jeden Fall. Lassen Sie auch Ihre Eindrücke in dem Gebäude.
You can guess what I wish for. Pax. Peace. Today, ships are no longer being built in the Gdansk shipyard. The area is still occasionally used by companies. Most of the production halls are empty. It's a lost place for the time being. But there are plans to create a new chic urban district here, based on the model of London's Docklands or Hamburg's Hafen City, with apartments, shops and offices.
The old shipyard area is like a huge adventure playground because the investor has left the empty spaces to artists. And now you can find galleries, rehearsal rooms and studios here. This character looks a bit like me. We have the same nose.
The gallery Milky Piotr. An artist collective has found a temporary home here. The building was a factory for 170 years, where the people of Gdansk had no access. Now, visitors are always welcome.
Great. Okay. It's a magnifying glass for tools.
Yeah, but this is, you know, this is from the car.
Okay.
But the
It's
last,
a lamp.
This is a lamp from the car, yeah.
There are more spots in the shipyard that people in Gdansk have taken over and filled with new life. The Stożnia is a container settlement with lots going on. Here you can be loud and party until the early morning. And you can meet cool people. On the very spot where the democracy movement in Poland began more than 40 years ago, life and freedom are now being celebrated. Gdansk gives us hope that history can change for the better at any time.
I really have to say, Gdansk is impressive. It's not just a big city by the sea with a beach, a beautiful old town and, well, this really cool shipyard. In this city you can also feel the history of Europe around every corner. So Gdansk is a place you should visit.